Welcome back to Brotato, and today we take on Endless, because this is one of the few characters where I actually don't have a good Endless score. In fact, I don't have one at all, and I want to play something that I absolutely love on this guy. Now, usually you would assume you go for something like X and you scale up your damage because it's doubled, right? And that is true. It is actually very good, and you even here can do that for a couple of rounds, but it is not what I love the most, because I love the TASER. Now, not just the TASER. Okay, that on its own would be quite boring, but the TASER with burning. So we combine elemental damage, and usually the balance of elemental damage is that you don't really get that much of it, right? And you burn the enemies over time, but if you have double the damage scaling, you know, what is like the biggest problem of one-armed? Well, that you don't have enough weapons. This weapon has multiple shots the more you upgrade it, so you get around that, but even better, once you get the burning, it just spreads across the enemies. So whether you have one of them or 5 million is exactly the same story. Now, early on, I'm not gonna lie. Well, I mean, okay. Okay, that's amazing. So if you take a look at this, we have 8 times 3 damage, right? That means right now we are shooting out 3 lasers, and on the last one it will be 4. Now, damage-wise, it's really not that great, right? Like, do you see that they survive easily? We need elemental damage for that, and elemental damage is being built up slowly over time. But what I recommend you using is simply use left click, okay? There's an option in the game that you can take over the gun with your left click, because the early waves, they will be hard. And usually one-armed is very good in the early waves, but then in the late game waves he struggles a lot. So we kind of flipped that entire thing, which I think also makes more sense. Like, it just gives you kind of a calm on your mind. Ooh, 10% bonus damage though. Yeah, I'll take that. 2 armor is also nice just to survive. 24% bonus damage, that is way too much to say no to, right? I mean, the thing is, I want to build up range because we have to hit the enemies from far away, right? Like, we want to give them time to burn and take the burn damage. But, like, 24% bonus damage is just way too much. Oh, look at this, look at this. The multi-hit is kicking in. Usually, you would only have, like, a level tier 2 gun. But if you have the burning, then you can easily deal with these guys. If that doesn't work out, there is also piercing in the game, which is incredibly good on this weapon because, well, you just hit one enemy usually, and then you double this. And because it's all about the burning, it doesn't matter that it reduces the damage by 50%, right? Because we don't actually care about the weapon damage, we care about the burn damage. Now here, this is a set level, so let's go for elemental damage. Beautiful. We'll get you 20% experience gain though. Yeah, usually experience gain is insane if you have like a strong character early on, but this guy... The way we are doing this the other way around. I think this will be still fine though, but look at the juicy damage. 13 already. Oh, this is so sad. It's really so sad. Oh yeah, incendiary turret is amazing. The luck is also okay. We want to get anything with luck, but this is a little bit too expensive. I mean, I could take it, but yeah, burning spreads to more enemies. Beautiful. This is why we roll. Like, we could do other things, but this is the reason why we roll. Okay, 1 elemental damage, yeah, because that is actually +2. So we have 10 elemental damage bonus right now. And as you can see, we deal 16 times 3 damage. On wave 6, we have already 48 damage. And this also, well, it doesn't affect our turret. Okay, the turret is not affected by that, but the burning of the turret is affected. Unless I'm completely lost. No, there you saw it. 15 damage with the turret. So the goal is get a couple of flaming turrets that they are spread across the map. Like, no matter where the enemies spawn, they get hit. We also, very important, we also need to get the tooth. So whenever we hit the enemies, they get slowed down. Not just by our weapon, but in general, also when our turrets hit them. Oh, do you hear all the fire damage that's happening in the background? Oh, look at this spread. 123, that is very solid with him. 12% bonus damage is 24% bonus damage. I like the armor a lot, and the lure will just take them on the neck. Well, okay. That's kind of what I was hoping for. You know, sometimes you just gotta get lucky. I'm not gonna say that, like, this is like a, oh yeah, wow, everything is super duper easy and we never have problems. But it's really, it makes it so simple to play him, and you wouldn't expect that. One of my earliest wins with one-armed, that was back like on very old versions before danger was even a thing. One of my earliest wins with him was actually on the flamethrower, so also an elemental weapon. Okay, the balls are no joke though. Okay, nice. As long as we set a ball on fire, it will naturally die. This guy here, you will not naturally die, but I can just kill you. So this is now where the real game begins. We would like... perfect. That doesn't do anything, but this does a lot. Yeah, this is where the real game begins. because now we will hit so many enemies, 16% bonus damage. Usually I would avoid this like the plague, but because we have this slow and also the turret on the stage, I think we'll be fine. And this will just show the insane utility of this weapon. Okay, first of all, that wasn't amazing, but look at this, look at this. Look at this. I can just run away and kill them easily, which is nothing special on a normal character, right? You easily do that there, but on one-armed, it's a different story. Why did I just take so much damage again? Why did that happen? Okay. Okay, I do have to be a little bit careful here. I just noticed I never increased my HP. Oh, we are looking for the spawn guys, right? Where are they? The little dudes that give me the chest. How quickly do we... Oh my god. Dude, we have a lot of elemental damage already. Not that the game is ever easy, you know, like I'm not gonna pretend this is easy peasy lemon squeezy and nothing can happen to me, even though I will say it a couple of times that it was easy, but it wasn't. Oh, there he is. Okay. He burns. I think that will be enough to kill him. No. Oh, I didn't get this. They spawned so late. Yeah, we only got one of those, but that's also fine, you know, sometimes it just happens. I would love to take the HP, but I really need the range. Here we want to have either elemental damage or attack speed. Both of these are fine. Range is also okay. Ooh. Community support. Not really what I was looking for. Another lure is amazing. The wand would also be great, but in my experience, it's not as good as the taser. You know, it has its own burn, which makes it incredibly good, but the taser with the slowdown and multi-hit, right, just allows you to set the enemies more easily on fire, but like also in a wider spread. Just look at this wave. Watch this. I'll just sit here and chill. Okay, maybe I have to go a little bit back. Okay, they're going hard. Yeah, are we actually fine? I'm not 100% convinced. Usually I have more elemental damage at this point. Nah, but we are doing good. Look at the amount of money we have. 200. These are things you usually do with the axe or melee weapon on this guy, and we're just doing this with a simple taser. Which is a horrible weapon. Let's face it, it is a horrible weapon. But also on the mage, it is a really powerful and strong weapon because, well, you just stack up the elemental damage. Okay, careful, careful. 15 seconds more. Okay, this was one of the easiest wave 9s I've ever had on this guy, I think. Actually even ranged weapons get overwhelmed. And melee weapons, they need a little bit more attack speed. If you don't have that, this is a nightmare, but yeah, that was it. 507, oh perfect. 517, and yeah, I just took that over the other one. It's fine because we need it. There's more elemental damage though. Doesn't really work, works amazingly. More armor, minus HP, there's also the tooth. Oh my god, okay, let's take all of these. Wave 10, there's a little secret by the way, how you can beat this easily. There is just one issue. Usually you do this on multiple weapons, and what you do is you stand in a corner like this. If you have more range already, then you can hit the enemies before they even get to you and they die. In our case, I'm not fully convinced. I'll try it, but I'm not fully convinced. Oh, wait, I have to chase this dude. Yeah, I'm not fully convinced exactly because of this. Because we deal damage over time, it's not like we can just nuke the enemies, and I think I have to be a little bit more careful than I would usually be. Okay, but actually this is looking really good. The fire spread is just mental. Look at the flaming turret, spreading it across all the enemies. And the best thing is, I don't take a lot of damage, because we are also able to go for armor. Okay, that was stupid. That was my greed to go for the turret. Shouldn't have done that, but it's okay, because we'll just stay over here. There are a couple of foods on the floor, which I'll take, because I want to have material. 300 on wave 10 is very solid, that is amazing. That is... I have negative speed. I will say no to that. I have to. 12 harvesting? I mean, if you offer it to me like that, I don't think it's good. This is good though. I don't think it's good, but it's fine. And we also don't care about perfect. We don't care about crit here. It would help our main attack, and like this will turn into a nuke, so it is not horrible. But you have to keep in mind, since we play only with one weapon, we rather focus on burn the enemies, run away. Are you seeing this? These are super tanky enemies. When we just nuked them. This is why I like the multi-attack, you know, because you can hit the same enemy 3 times. Because you shouldn't forget, even though you burn all of the enemies and they take damage, there will be strong enemies and you need a way to deal with them. And we have a way to deal with them as well. Look at this, we killed this dude. How much HP does he have? 420. We burned it without even really doing anything, like we didn't really pay attention to it. Wow, 100% chance to deal 1 damage, that is amazing, yeah. Dodge will be very helpful. Here we want to look for either damage, range, or... I think I'll actually go for the range here. Elemental damage would also be good, but I think I'll go for the range. Alternatively, ooh, that is so good. That is perfect. Alternative, well, I will never get a crit build, right? No. Oh, that is one of the only times where I don't want to have that. Okay, more elemental damage, bonus crit. We are about to face a boss. I would have wished there was a hot wave. Ooh, that's a horrible boss. That's one of the worst ones we could have faced. Okay, the mother is like the best because she spawns stuff and we can burn her with that. The plan will be that I will take him to the mutation that he transforms and then he will start charging and I will try to lure him into my turrets. The reason why he is so difficult is... Oh, that was a beautiful dodge. That dude deals so much damage. The reason why he's so difficult on one arm with like what we are doing is... we can't easily deal with the enemies. Like, do you see how long it takes? And if I have to dodge enemies, but also dodge the attacks of his, it's really hard. Okay, so this is a time where I kind of want to run away, but at the same time, I want to fire at him because we can use his box to heal us. I pretty much want to keep the distance that he has as dash range, like this. Do you see that, how I'm just barely out of range? He's about to die, now we heal up, and now I will just run away. That was actually a beautiful fight. Like, this was a book fight, how I hoped it would be. Okay, good. And now we just have to wait for the enemies to burn to death. That is the easiest part. I think that is actually one of the worst ones we could have gotten here. Not the worst one, but one of the worst ones. But 24% damage is still okay. That is beautiful though. And here I will just look for a huge amount of bonus damage now. Guys. Look at the damage, please. 72 times 4. We could also go for a huge amount of engineering, which helps our turret, actually. Do we want to do that? That sounds like a really good thing. Yeah, sure. Why not? I kind of ignored that one when I saw it. Look at the bonus range, how it's kicking in. We are dealing with them easily. Okay, the tentacle one is hard. Like, that one has a lot of HP, but now it burned to death. Okay, sure. Sure, buddy. Yeah, oh, I love this character. He is so goofy. I don't think I've ever killed the bosses with this guy, and I also don't think that we'll do it this time, but maybe if I get enough turrets, I can just have the turrets kill the boss. And the turrets also set them on fire, keep that in mind. Like, I can now get a normal turret, and it will just randomly burn the enemies. I think a 50% rate we have right now. Look at this tanky dude. Yeah, look at him. Did you see him? He didn't exist for very long, you know? Okay. I got all of the material. That was a close call, but at the end, you know, you have to go in to get it. Oh my god. That is insane. So even that, even that, even that. Do you see that? Perfect. Have you ever seen such an easy wave 14? And this is with 20 seconds left, where usually a ton of enemies are around and you get shot at with an insane amount of bullets. I just walk around and everything dies. Like, the only thing I need right now is I just need more range. Maybe a little bit more elemental damage is also... I mean, a lot of elemental damage is good. But the focus right now should just be range, to deal with the next boss very easily. Tyler? That must be one of the most insane turrets well, not exploding turret would have been better, but that's still nice. Okay, HP is also good. That's not worth it, right? This could be worth it though. That's a nice way of healing. At least one of them. Minus enemies. Do I want to have that? Nah, we can live without that. I don't think it's good. 3-star in one hit. We don't need that. I just need something that... Crit though. It would still be good to have some crit. And right now we have... Yeah, no, that would be good. And then we'll also take this. Sure. Ooh, that is one of the easiest bosses we can possibly face as long as I don't forget how to fight him. Some of these bosses I haven't seen in a long time and he's one of them. But the thing is, he will just constantly dash, and do you see how easy it is for us to deal with that? Because I can just burn all of the other enemies, and he gives me a huge amount of free time where I don't have to do anything. Now the bullets are a little bit more problematic, but we just need to dodge them. Okay, this is now dangerous. This is actually really dangerous, but we'll kill him. Okay, good. Heal. Oh, we did it, guys. There's nothing the enemies can do anymore at this point. I don't even know what I'm supposed to show you. So I just walk around and kill everything. When did I would see this day with one armed? Ooh, -4 elemental damage, but you know what? Perfect. I will actually take that as a backup. I may even go for some lifesteal as a bonus. 30 luck is okay. I'm not the biggest fan. A lot of bonus HP from plus enemy speed. Oh my god, look at the turrets. The Tyler as well. Usually Tyler is one of the worst turrets in the game, but now because he can also set the enemies on fire, he has so much bonus damage. I still need to find the other sausages though. We only have 2 out of 4, and we also need to find more snakes that we spread the burn further. The run started kind of insane, but that balanced out by not getting anything good since then. You know? One of the best things we could get is... what is it called? The red item that converts dodge into attack speed, which will cost us a lot of range, but at that time we attack so fast with high damage that we don't really care about that. I just realized if we would have gotten the gnome, I think he gives 20 elemental damage. That's actually 40 elemental damage. So please. And max HP, I will take the armor here. We have gentle alien. I don't like this. I need the speed though, this is very important. You give 6% per wave. Goal being that we hit... yeah, I think that's worth it. This is a lot of HP, but do I want to decrease my armor for that? I think that's worth it. Power Fist, don't care, let's continue. 18 is the next boss. This is why I want to get a little bit more HP. The more I look at this, the more I'm actually questioning whether I can kill the final boss or not. It is my goal, but without the gnome, I was kind of betting that we would get something that buffs up my damage and not the useless stuff that we got with dodge and lifesteal. Don't get me wrong, the dodge is nice. I've dodged a couple of times in this wave already, so I'm happy about it, but if I had more damage, then I wouldn't get hit to begin with, you know? 490 material. 1 armor minus 2 speed, we'll get both of them. I can actually afford them. And now it's boss time. Dangerous Bunny, I think that will be good. The turret is actually insane. Who do we have as the final boss though? It's a fly... I mean... it's not great whenever a boss forces you into a certain movement pattern, but I think with this one, I just don't want to look at anything. Like, I just want to look at enemies and his patterns, you know? I actually don't care whether I hit the boss, and I will assume that my random hits on him will kill him. Actually, now looking at this, no they won't. I have to focus on him. Okay. So I have a decent amount of speed where I can just walk at him. Yeah, where am I shooting? I think I lost track of my mouse cursor. Okay. Okay, so good. So far, so good. Got it messed up there. All good. Phew. That could have been a really bad boss fight. Nah, but do you see that how difficult the first boss was? Unchokingly, for this guy here, that boss is the hardest boss in the game. We got him on the very first wave. The mother is by far the easiest. You just run around, spawn stuff, you kill it, chain effect kills everything, huge amount of material. Oh, well, okay, you are kind of exactly what I wanted. I don't like that I'm losing so much range, but that is so worth it. Yeah, I just lost a bunch of range, let's get that. More luck at this point, I think it's a little bit too late. More attack speed? Yeah, sure, okay. No, that's good. Let's just continue to wave 19, because wave 19 is really chill. I will pretty much just chill here and do nothing at all. Do you see the power of the taser? I think most people wouldn't expect that it's so good, but this is just the real power behind this. There can be a big struggle if you don't manage to upgrade it for a while, but the thing is, when you upgrade it and you get additional beams, it actually lowers the damage of it, so you will still be fine. It just means that it's a bit harder to burn all of the enemies. But we are still missing 2 sausages. We only got 1 snake. Usually you would have like 4 sausages, you would have 3 snakes. For some reason my game is actually getting quite laggy. I think it's because of the burning, I would assume. I just gotta go around and collect as much experience as I can. And I would say we take a look at our stats now. That is okay, that is super good. The bonus speed will help me out a lot in the fight, so let's take a look at this. We have 134% damage, 36 elemental damage that went down. Attack speed is really high, range is decent. Okay, technically speaking, I think we are good. I will still buy this, but this may have been a mistake. Depending on if I get something good here. That is actually something good. Ooh, there's a flamethrower. You would expect that it's way better than what we have, right? But the sausage deals 87 damage, this deals 98. It's not a big difference. If we would just have the max amount of them, you know. I would really... Ooh. That is a really good timing, but do I want to heal rather? I think I'll take the heal. No, but like, when do I take that ever then? Yeah, our turrets spawn. How much damage are we dealing? Not enough to kill them. Nah, that's by far not enough. We have a lot of dodging. I'm a little bit scared when they evolve, how difficult this will be. I wonder what HP we will have them at though, because look at them right now. They are actually fairly low. I could honestly just focus on them. Wait a second. Wait a second. I'm straight up killing that guy. Are you kidding me? I don't even have a lot of elemental damage, you know? This is why it's so surprising. I was fairly certain that I will kill the bosses in the beginning of this, but then I saw, like, I only decreased my elemental damage, so it was like, okay, we'll just not kill the bosses, totally fine. You still win, but we just killed them. We have 16 seconds left. Nothing else is alive on this entire map. Yeah, that's how easy it can be. You know what would be the most insane thing that we could get? Destroyed trees create turrets. I really need that. And then bonus trees. That's also a thing I haven't gotten. Okay, the gnome. Oh, you give less than I thought. Who was the 20? That's also okay. Octopus is... nah, that's worth it. Yeah, that's worth it. Pumpkin is also okay. Giant's belt is amazing. That is like one of the best things you can possibly get. The baby gecko is actually nice. The only problem I have with that is it's a huge investment to get all 5 of them. Rocket launcher. No, we're good. Oh wait, another reroll. Ooh. Coupon. I don't have a single coupon. But do you see how easy this is? We don't even have coupons. I don't even have my hand on my keyboard right now. That is how insane this is. Oh, but when they buff them up, I have to be careful. But yeah, we just have enough range for everything to not get in. And we are also strong enough that we can rotate our attacks fast enough. You know, that we are not stuck on one bulky enemy and the others go in. He just walked into us to die. It's kind of funny. Ooh, I took 22 damage. Oh no, look at my healing though. I heal so fast. This doesn't make any sense. This is like as good as a 6-weapon build right now. Look at this bulky dude. He just got destroyed. Ooh, that could be a problem. Nope, never mind. I haven't moved this entire wave long. That's how insane this is. Campfire? I mean, don't mind me if I do. 4 armor is insane. Bonus max HP. I don't think we'll play long enough that it's worth it. Do we need anything here? I'm not sure. This one is okay for bonus level ups. Who is the boss? Who is the boss? I am the boss. Ooh, well, you know what? That's totally fine. Like, we can deal with that now, I think. I mean, I did say he's a really strong counter, and he still is very powerful, but at this point, we are way more powerful, and I think I can just kill him. Maybe. Wait a second. Okay. You just have to run away, but I'm concerned that I run into other enemies, but nope, we just did that easily. Where's the other boss? There. You will also easily die. Ooh, careful. What does he even do? He summons that stuff, okay. I mean, sure. Do you see the insane difference how I treat these bosses? It's just so easy. 432. Nice, good. That will be my death. That will be my certain death. It always happens. You are insane. Ooh, yeah, that's good. Now I'm kind of at a point where it gets a little bit difficult to buy items, and I'm not sure if I have enough elemental damage. I like to focus on it way more than what I did, and not getting the item that converts trees into turrets will hurt us if we don't get that very soon. Like, I think we can easily do it to wave 27 maybe, but then the enemy scales so much up in damage and HP that I don't know if I'll comfortably get through that to 30. And yes, I know what you probably say. Dex, you have the Giant's belt. That thing is absolutely insane. It deals so much damage to the enemies, and it is true. But the downside is, because we only have one weapon, we attack way less compared to any other character, right? So, in other words, it's just 6 times less. Ooh, what do we take here? Because I could definitely... Nah, I'll take the elemental damage. Yeah, we just got to 74. That's also good. That's also good. We don't need that. Minus 6% dodge, but it gives us 6 elemental damage and a total of 12 engineering, right? Because we convert the elemental damage over. I think that's worth it, yeah, sure. That could also be interesting, but nah, I think we are fine. All of my turrets just spawn in one location. But I need more range. It may sound really silly that I constantly say I need more range, but because we have Pierce, we hit a lot of enemies, and the only way how they can kill me is if they get in. So range will help to keep them far distanced and not able to hit me. Like, don't forget that our weapon, every single time we hit the enemies, it heavily slows them down, like incredibly much. Tyler, another... I can't believe that I unironically want to buy Tyler. Yeah, I'll get the snail. Ooh, plus 15% speed, 10% dodge. I think that's worth it. But what 2 bosses do we fight against? The mother! Fine. Oh, why you again? What is it with this guy? But do you see how much we slow him down now? Do you see this? How ridiculous this becomes? He just can't do anything. It's so cute. He used to be a major threat and now it's like oinky boinky boinky oinky boinky. Okay, stop hitting me. That's not cool. Yeah, the mother is still striking me. Ooh, wait, what? Oh, these guys are hitting me. Okay, careful, careful. We got this. Just let the character attack, Dex. Attacking on your own is good, but especially on a weapon like this that has so much spread, oftentimes it's better to just let it do its trick. The mother... Is it not spawning stuff? It should be spawning a huge amount of enemies. It's like, yeah, oh yeah, never mind, dude. I just noticed how much is laying there. But the goal was that we burn her to death with that. If that doesn't happen any moment now, I'm literally dead. I have to go in to pick up the healing. Okay, is she dead? Yeah, she died. Nice. Look at the material. Oh my god. That was closer than I like to have it. Wait, but like, I think it was fine. Really? I mean, sure, I'll take that. Yeah, this is what happens when you don't have enough range. That's just the issue with that, why I'm so after it. The mouse, we'll skip that because this is a time, well... So you two pretty much do exactly the same thing. If I pierce through 3 enemies, that means I can deal with all Okay, are you kidding me? This is one of the worst things I could get, you know? This is why I'm not happy, but that is 60% bonus damage, my friends. Yeah, this will be good. Yeah, sure, let's just continue. I don't think 26 will be a problem, right? Because we just got a huge upgrade, pretty much. What is our dodge? Our dodge is 54. We shouldn't forget that it gets converted into attack speed, so we attack very fast. At this point I wished I had more crit, and I know I kind of ignored it early on, but the thing is, you always have to take whatever you need in that moment to make sure that you get through the game. It doesn't matter if you end up having like 30% crit early on, but you don't have any damage to, like, you know, make it work with the crit. So damage is always better first, and burning doesn't crit. That's the main issue there, why it's not optimal on this character. But obviously with 4 hits, it's still very good, as you can see. Like, we just decimate the toughest enemies here, and this is wave 26. This is not like wave, I don't know, 16 or so. Huh, I didn't even get a level up there. Okay, so we'll definitely take the damage, that's a given. I can't take anything else. Do we find something better here? No. Where are they? Okay, the fly is a... Oh my god, those are super easy enemies. That is amazing. They are a little bit annoying together. Like, the bull is usually totally simple, because all he does is he deals a lot of damage. But now, if you get limited by another boss, he is a lot harder in comparison. I almost ran into that. That could have been my death. Like, 2 hits of that and I would have been dead. But yeah, do you see that? That gets slowed down so much. I love this weapon, man. It's so underrated. Try, like, if you don't believe me and maybe you don't have success on the one arm, go for the mage and use the taser. It is important that you get the sausages early on, but once you have that, you'll see this is a powerhouse. I still can't believe that I casually walk through all of the enemies and I just don't need to care at all. It's insane what elemental damage he has. So the dodge is attack speed. You know what? I will actually ignore that one. It's just way too costly though. This one is insane. Well, you know what? I'll take that. That's fine. Elemental damage yet again. I would take something else, but we can't guarantee a purple one on rerolls. I mean, no, it's just not worth it. It's just too little and too late. And you know what? I'll take that. That's okay. We have another one. Wait. Killing a tree respawns a turret. It's you. Oh, I wouldn't have even recognized that. That is perfect. Right before the boss fight. Okay, we'll get that. Do I have a single additional trees? No. Okay. That's my luck, you know? I can't believe it. You may notice it's getting a little bit more spicy now. Like, it just takes longer to kill the enemies. And while on most characters you would be like, yeah, that's fine, you know, that just happens, but you just have to play more safe. There is not really something that we can change about the one arm because we don't have more weapons. Like on many other characters you can say I stand in a corner and just shred down the enemies because this takes away 3/4 of the walking of the enemies, like what they can do, like here, you know, you just stay here. It doesn't work as well on this guy, which is like really sad because that's the #1 strategy when you want to burn the enemies. Wait, did I see that right? We were so close to level 30, that would have been huge. So you're definitely a safe bet that we take that. I will take the healing here. Oh, yeah, you're a little bit too late, you dingus. I'm not gonna take that. You can forget about that. That's good, though. Okay, who's the vampire guy? That is like the circle, right? Yeah, that... You know what? Well, I wanted to say that's totally fine, but if you face 2 other bosses at the same time, it's actually not that fine. However, I will pray that my turrets can deal with the general enemies, and I will just constantly fire at the bosses. I actually didn't expect that I would be able to kill them, but when I saw how much damage we did in the beginning, I was like, oh my god, yes, oh my god, yes. Oh, the first boss is down. I'm at full HP. You know what? I'll just go after the other boss. Do you understand just how ironic that is? Because they are way more tanky than the vampire guy, and we just took both of them down. This is how insane that is. This is ridiculous. Like, because of the multi-shot, I don't have to care all too much about the other enemies, because they get hit regardless. No matter what they do. We just killed all 3 bosses. With one singular weapon. You gotta be kidding me. I actually didn't think that I would win this. Like, I thought I lost this round and I was ready to run away. No, I was ready to run away. That is, do I take the money? Nah, we'll take that. Yeah, I was ready to run away and it's like, nope, we're just doing this and I will actually not spend the money on you. You are fine, so let's roll. Let's roll. Tardigrade could be interesting. So, the next bosses, we have you and, well... Okay, this could be a little bit annoying, but honestly, I think this will be so simple because all I have to do is stick close to them. I have to kill them one by one, though. Like, I can't evolve both of them at the same... Did the other one just evolve? I just heard something. I don't think he evolved. I think it just sounded like it. Do you see that? The nukage going on. Do I care about killing them, though? Did I just take 51 damage there? Okay, one more hit and I'm literally dead, so let's get some distance in. The thing is, I still need to respect the bosses, even though we had amazing experiences, because the scaling in this game is so fast that usually on one wave you're fine, and then all of a sudden you just die. But do you see the HP bar melt on this guy? Do you see this? What? Where's the last boss? There. Yeah, okay, I can't get that in time. Yeah, but that was incredible. Like, that was insane. Perfect. More elemental damage, also nice. Tentacle, we are limited to 5. If I take the tentacle, I actually can't buy any of the other ones, but I think that's okay, right? Like, additional healing is always good. Yeah. I can't afford these. Okay, I'm slightly getting cornered here. I'm slightly getting cornered. Nice dodge. These and... Wait, I think I'll actually get it. If I just sell a couple of things, yeah, we'll get this. So 60% bonus damage is incredible, but I think I'll be greedy a little bit and I'll get the coin, because now we have bonus luck, and with that we may... Well... That's perfect. And with that, we may get, like, just bonus chests here. Is this a bad joke or something? I have 190 luck. Usually with that value, you get a ton of chests, like a ton of crates for bonus stuff. Well, 1 out of a 3 though. Like, even the enemies start dropping them, like flies. And you have, like, 5 of them or so at the end of the wave. Okay, that's actually a problem, because now I won't have enough money to buy both of them, and I have to check which one makes more sense. Ooh, I don't like that. Maybe... No, I won't get it. I won't have enough. Oh, unless I get a really good red item that I can sell, like torture, you know. I don't want to use that, but it's worth a lot of money. No, this won't be enough. I can only buy one of them. Okay, sunglasses are actually insane. Even more crit, I'll actually take that. Yeah, so what we'll do is we'll get the coupon, and now I have to decide for one of them. I think I'll go for the 60% damage, because that's like a lot. I think I'm doomed to die here. There's like nothing I can do. 2 cooks though. I may be able to get around that, because the cook is actually one of my favorite bosses to deal with, but that's early game. I don't know about late game. How much damage? How much damage did you just do to me? Okay. Okay. The problem is with these many strikes, I don't really know which one is about to strike, you know, because they take some time to hit. Okay, okay, nice dodge. I would have died there. Oh, God. Oh, God. And he's dashing after me. I hate the stasher so much. If he wouldn't be here, this would be so much easier, because I wouldn't be forced to keep walking, but... They wanted to see me dead so badly. Well, that was amazing. That was incredible. Look at this. 500,000 damage in a single wave. I hope you guys enjoyed it, and if you did, then don't forget to subscribe and give the video a like. See you the next time.